8 life-changing lessons from the Buddha. 1. Suffering is a teacher, not an enemy. The Buddha taught that suffering, dukkha, is not to be avoided but understood. Every pain we feel, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, holds a lesson. When we stop running from discomfort and instead observe it, we begin to wake up. Pain becomes a teacher, showing us where we cling, where we fear, and where we must grow. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Buddha. 2. Nothing lasts forever, and that's a blessing. Impermanence, anicca, isn't a curse. It's freedom. No joy, no sorrow, no condition is eternal. When we grasp this truth deeply, we stop clinging and start flowing. We learn to love fully without fear, knowing everything beautiful is a fleeting gift. 3. The mind is everything. You become what you think, the Buddha said. Our thoughts shape our reality. A mind filled with anger sees enemies everywhere. A mind filled with peace transforms the world. Mastering the mind is the first step toward mastering life. For attachment is the root of suffering. We suffer not because life is painful, but because we cling to people, status, ideas, even our own identity. The Buddha pointed out that letting go is not about losing everything, but about freeing ourselves from what owns us. 5. True happiness comes from within. The Buddha did not promise us a life free of problems, but he did reveal a happiness not based on conditions. Peace arises not when the world is perfect, but when the heart no longer demands it to be. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Buddha. 6. Compassion is greater than judgment. A wise heart sees suffering in all beings, even those who harm. The Buddha taught boundless compassion, karuna, not because others always deserve it, but because we become free when we forgive. Hatred only burns the one who holds it. 7. Live with mindfulness in each breath. The present moment is the only reality. In mindfulness, sati, every breath becomes sacred, every step a prayer. The Buddha invited us to come home to now, not as a theory, but as a practice of living fully awake. 8. You are not your thoughts, not your past. There is no fixed self, anatta. We are not condemned by who we used to be. In each moment, we are reborn. This is the ultimate liberation, knowing you are not your mistakes, your name, your age, or your story. You are awareness itself.